Good afternoon, everyone. This is Tanisha with All Things Tanisha. And today I'm coming to you and I want to speak to you guys about PTSD. That is post traumatic stress disorder. I want to speak to you about PTSD today because it is the number one thing that's killing soldiers or veterans amongst the suicide rate. I'm sorry, I sounded really dumb that time. But the suicidal rate for veterans who have PTSD is astronomically high. And I'm going to tell you what it is. I'm going to go ahead and read. Excuse me, I'm sorry. I'm going to go ahead and read the definition. It's agitation, hostility, hypervigilance, irritated or irritation, self destructive, self isolation, fear, flashbacks, mistrust, or severe anxiety. And those things make you feel guilty or lonely. You have no interest in life. You have insomnia or nightmares, unwanted thoughts, and emotional detachment. I know that it's caused by exposure to traumatic events such as, sexual assault, natural disasters, car accidents, threats of death, people dying that you love. Persons usually develop strong feelings that prevent them from having a purposeful filled life. Um, and I have all of that. Sometimes I think the only thing that I probably have fulfilled is my children are successful, and I successfully am in the job that I want to be in. I'm just not making the money that I want to make. Um, but at the same time, I'm always in pain. I probably couldn't even go anywhere else anyway. It's always something going on. So in the beginning of me finding out that I had PTSD, bipolar, major depressive disorder, and all those different things, I was in denial. And it was not anything that I wanted to deal with. However, for the longest time, as soon as I get agitated by the smallest thing, I get hostile, you know. Um, and then if I'm irritated, I get hostile. I have never really trusted anybody anyway. So mistrust is always a factor for me. You know, I appear to be the type of person that gives people the benefit of the doubt, but I just let people be people because I'm not judgmental. However, what I can tell you is, I don't trust you. I don't trust nobody. I trust people to be who they are and to do what they're going to do. Other than that, I don't trust. I trust God. So I trust God that however people respond, react, or whatever it is they give me or don't give me, that's just what it's gonna be. Um, so I don't really have any trust, in people too. Anyway, I've already was like that. I'm very fearful, very fearful. My children didn't spend the night at people's house because I was always afraid, that something was going to happen. And one time that I did let Tiana go and spend the night, they had been asking me for years. I finally let it happen, and I told the lady, I said, listen, in order for me to let my daughter spend the night at your house, I got to come in and look in every single door. And I mean every door. I don't mean that I'm going to look in some doors. I'm going to look in every door. So if I can't look in every door, she ain't coming. And you can tell me that now, because otherwise, I'm going to look in every door. She said, okay. I looked in every door. She was surprised. And I'm like, don't be surprised because we already talked about it. I told you I was going to look in every door. Very fearful. Um, just very overprotective of my children. Extremely overprotective to the point where I don't care who you are. You're not going to screw, you not going to screw my kids. You know, but I'm also I'm overprotective with people who I love, and people who I think love me back for real. I'm very overprotective with those people. Um, I have flashbacks all the time from being in the military and from the war and all that kind of stuff. It was very heartbreaking. See, let me tell you something. War is hard on everybody. If you are in any kind of war or have been around any kind of war, It's hard. Don't let nobody tell you any different. I mean, it's damn near dehumanizing. So when the soldiers come back, when we come back from that type of trauma, and then we come back here, and then the trauma only enhances. So for you people who do not have PTSD, understand it, don't have a clue what it is or what it looked like, you need to understand that, sometimes I hear people say, yeah, my uncle, he had a flashback and he did this last night and he's crazy or this and that and the other, you know. And I can imagine, I get talked about the same way, and I'm fine with that. But what people don't understand is it's a story behind it. It's a story behind it, you know. And it's deep. I got sexually assaulted for 10 months straight. I got sexually assaulted so bad, so when I did get pregnant with Tavares, I had to go into the hospital for a week because I almost died. It was so stressful until before I got pregnant. I would clot so bad from my menstruation. It was just stressful because they found out that I had I hurt my knee, and I had surgery on my knee when I was after AIT. And so when I got there, they just pretty much shunned me. I was like the black sheep of the battalion or the group or whatever. And they treated me so bad, it was really unreal. My first sergeant would really just, in the beginning, he would really just be really mean to me. So a long time ago, I started hating bullies. So it's hard for anybody to bully me because I was bullied before. So now you can't bully me no more. So they was trying to bully me. They couldn't really bully me with their mouth because I can bully. I push back. I don't just let nobody just bully me. Everybody don't have that attitude. Everybody don't have that kind of story or that experience. Everybody can't fight back with their mouth like I can. I can fight back with my mouth like the best of them. I'm probably the heavyweight champ of tongue lashing. But one day, me and Tavares' dad was going on a date, and the man seen me without my BDUs on. In my BDUs, I look hideous, y'all. I look a mess, like a big-ass man. But when I was in my civilian clothes, baby, I was finer than everybody. You hear me? When I say everybody, I mean everybody. Baby, them men know they wanted me. They wanted some of this chocolate, baby. I was so fine, it was unreal. My waist was a size 21. There you go. Anyway, back to the story. So when he saw me at the PX waiting on my baby daddy, because we was getting ready to go to the movies and go bowling, he's standing there with he was standing there, y'all, with his stupid, he was standing there holding his crouch and looking at me, licking his lips and shit. And so I said, what's up, Todd? That's just how I looked too. And he was like, damn, private, looking at me up and down like that, y'all. I was like, this nigga. So I knew when Monday came, it was going to be hard. Like I said, MIBUs, I look like a straight dude. And my voice already deep, so I probably was looking like a big dyke. When I took my BDUs off, I looked like a totally different person. That Monday morning, and I knew over the weekend, I was already stressed out and ready for something. He came in that door, y'all. Child, that man came to my desk, grabbed my wrist, and said to me, I don't care what you say or what nobody say. I'm your motherfucking boyfriend, and I don't care who don't like it. So me, I always talk back. They told me, hey, as long as you say first sergeant or ma'am or whatever it is, whatever their title was, as long as I said it after what I said, I can say whatever I want to say. I'm grown too. So, he came in there, and I said, man, if you don't get your motherfucking ass off of me, first sergeant. I said first sergeant, right? I want no more disrespectful than him. So he grabbed me harder. So now here I am. I realized, oh shit, I'm in a real life. It really ain't domestic, because dude was looking like Darth Vader, and I ain't in the Darth Vader like that. So I don't know what it was, but he went the strong arming me and all that kind of stuff. So I was like, okay, okay, hold up, just calm down. Okay, I understand that you're serious. Okay, because he was stronger than me. It was nobody there but he and I. And he he got out. He kind of calmed down. He was looking at me a certain way, and I was like, this nigga serious. This man is serious. Um, Negro, excuse me. But anyway, he went ahead and I went around. So I went around on the other side of the desk, and I was like, "Top man, what's going on, dude? What you got going on?" So he said to me, he said, "I'm your man." I already said it. I already told you what it is. I'm your man, and there's nothing you can do about it. You're gonna be with me from now on. I don't care if you got a boyfriend or not. That's what he said. You heard me. He said what he said. I was like, man, listen, man. N-word, no. We're not doing that kind of stuff. I don't like you like that. What are you talking about? We're not getting ready to do. You just gonna come in here and tell me. Well, we had in the orderly room, we had a door, steel door with the glass inside. Dude grabbed me, threw me into the door, put his arm around my neck and choked me. Got his penis on my butt at the same time, telling me, "You gonna do what I say." He was choking me. I said, oh, okay, that hurt. Can you just calm down a little bit, relax, stop, please? Okay, I got you. Okay, okay, okay. From that day forward, he proceeded to assault me sexually. He made me do all kind of stuff, all kind of crazy stuff. So this was also around the same time when Noriega decides that he wants to escape. I came over. The war was supposed to be over, so we were supposed to be in peacetime, but not really, because we still had a curfew. I think we had to be in the house by 11 o'clock when I got there. When a few months went past, by the time he started doing what he was doing to me, we could be in the house by 2 o'clock. We had to be you had to be on post in your house by 2 o'clock. That's everybody. Um, and so around that time when the war started happening, I started to get really, really sick because I was stressed out. My period was bad. It was just horrible for me. I wanted to stay in the military probably for 20 years, but this man made it absolutely, like I wanted to kill him. One day I told him, I said, I'm gonna tell Captain on you. Dude looked at me and said, it's gonna be my word against yours. And who you think gonna help a broke down soldier? They don't want you in here no way. Plus, she like you more than I do. You just don't know what to do when you are a 19-year-old soldier and you have 39-year-old, 40-year-olds who have decided that you're not worth anything, and that they're going to destroy your life, and that's what happened to me. So when I came home, I was a terrible mess, terrible. And so all of that time, it was just horrible for me. I was depressed, and I was pregnant with Tavares, and I was sick. I almost died twice. As a matter of fact, the second time I actually did die, they had to bring me back to life. It's just, I've been through one thing after another. And I just, I'm still living. So it's nothing, I can't die. So, I mean, it is what it is. The first time I tried to kill myself, I told God that I was going to do it. I said, I'm going to kill myself. God said, okay. Mess around, took them pills, went to the mental hospital. I went ahead and I went into the mental hospital and I began to see them real crazy people. It was, listen, y'all, yeah. I was in the mental hospital on 20th Street in Jacksonville. Y'all already know that's the one you don't want to go to. People walking back and forth, doing all kind of stuff. When I woke up that morning, I went in there and I told God, I said, you know what? The next time I try to kill myself, I'm gonna just blow my head off. And God said to me, you're gonna try to blow your head off, but you ain't gonna die. Because you're gonna die when I'm ready for you to die. I'm God. So after that, although I have had really deep suicidal thoughts, and it has been times when I got ready to do it. One time I was up there in Clemson with Tavares, and I grabbed a gun. I was so depressed. I was sitting on the sofa, and I'm not going to ever forget it, and I grabbed a gun, and I was getting ready to shoot my head, and as I got ready to shoot my head, I fell asleep. So you can say it ain't no God or it's nothing. You can say that if you want to, but that's not my belief. I believe in God. I believe He's real. I believe the Spirit of God or whatever it is a real thing. Because there's no way on earth I'm getting ready to blow my head off and I just fall asleep right there in the middle of it and fall on the sofa safely. Some of those things that has happened to me are so unbelievable. Nobody believes it. Hell, I don't even believe it that I was there. But I know God is real. I also know PTSD is real. I also understand the strain and the pain. There's so many days I wake up, even still today. And because you have PTSD as the umbrella, but then you have so many different variables up under there, and one of them is fibromyalgia. So with all the pains that I went through in my life, when you begin to have fibromyalgia, from the stress and the strain and the pain and the panic attacks and the anxieties and the stress of life, and oh my God, why is it going like this, and this is happening to me, and all these things begin to happen, and when they compound, that's when you get fibromyalgia. It's like a volcano, an explosion. But now everything is seeping out and nobody can control it. I woke up this morning, the top of my neck to the lower part of my back feels like it feels like a steel beam is in there. Like it hurts. That I woke up hurting like that. So don't nobody want to wake up like that. Nobody wants to have PTSD. Nobody wants their brain to be changed. Nobody. Nobody. But I want you to know that you are not alone. We are all here together. The other day, because of fibromyalgia from PTSD, my back was spasming and locking up at the same time. Who knew that shit could do that? Who knew? Like, it's just, these are the things that happen. I'm laying in the bed, and all of a sudden, my knee just feel like it's about to pop off, and it just starts to spasm and spazzing out. Like I'm talking about for hours at a time with no relief. They can give me Toradol, Tramadol, morphine, goddamn, Flexerol, Cymbalta, all the medicine that they can give me for pain. No relief. It only takes a little bit of the edge off. And if I take too much of it, I will be asleep for days. Knocked out. Just sleep. And then I have sleep apnea. If I begin to choke, I stop breathing. Sleep apnea is another one of those variables that fall up under PTSD. So again, I say, please don't think that you are alone, because you're not. If you do not know that you need help, and these symptoms that I have told you about, then you know you need help, and you need to really go get some help. The medicine helps you clear up your brain, clear up the fog in your brain enough so that you can realize that you need help and you don't kill yourself. Please don't try to go at this by yourself. Get all the help that you can until the help is over, because trust me, everybody gonna get sick of you. Everybody's sick of me. I'm sick of me because I'm sick of hurting. I'm right here. I'm sitting down here right now. My knee is going off. My neck, my back is going off. It is. It hurts. I had to call. God put a lady in my life that I could call who has fibromyalgia. And when I didn't call her, she's a friend, a Facebook friend, and I was able to go on her inbox the other day and tell her about the pain I was experiencing, because it was blow your head off pain. And baby, I was almost there. I needed to talk to somebody so that I can kind of relax, calm down, because I couldn't see clear. The medicine wasn't helping for me to see clear. But the medicine was helping enough for me to understand that I needed help right now, and I needed to reach out to somebody immediately. God made a way for that girl to come back like immediately. She wasn't, I don't even think she was on. And she began to help me. Here I am. I'm here to help you. In the comments, write down in the comments what you need help with. How do you need to navigate through it in your mind? Because it is all in your mind. Just because it's something that's made up, or because it's because of the things that we ingest every day, don't make it no less real. It's real. It's real for you. I understand it 100%. I understand that just because you call somebody, that doesn't make you a wimp. Actually, that makes you extremely strong, because it takes strength from somewhere at some point for you to pick up a phone, for you to decide to text somebody, call somebody, go out and scream hallelujah to anybody in the streets or wherever it is so that you can receive help. Takes courage. And I don't care what stage of PTSD you're in. I don't care how long you've had it. You still need help. Please find a PTSD community to get into so that you can understand how to navigate through the very, very hard days. I don't know if you know God. Like I said to you in videos before, I choose to call him God. You can call him whatever you like. You can call him spaghetti. You can call him spam. You can call him Jesus. You can call him Buddha. You can call him whatever you want to call him. But just make sure you call him. Because you're going to need him. Because nobody wants to stick around. Don't nobody want to stick around. I have been on FMLA for my job for almost 2 months. And I've had one visitor outside of my family, my children and my mom. Yeah, let that marinate. Don't nobody want to deal with you. So you're going to have to learn how to deal with you. You're going to have to learn how to deal with the pain and the hurts. One of the things that she told me about the fibromyalgia, especially as far as my back when that spasm started happening, to get into a hot bath. So I had to go and get into a hot bath. She said, as hot as you can stand it. And I did that. I went ahead and I did that. And I took all the medicines that I have, and I laid in that tub, and I began to feel better. I began to feel some relief. It's like it calmed it down somehow. It did exactly what she told me it was going to do. So other people they've gone through it already. Reach out. We don't mind. We don't mind helping you. To those people who do not have PTSD or any kind of mental disease or disorder, who has never been diagnosed with anything of the sorts, they don't have bipolar syndrome like I have or anything like that, fibromyalgia or anything is going on with you, please understand. If you know somebody who have PTSD, you'll never know when their mind is going to slip into that attack where they can't come back from it. And if you love them and you're absent from their lives, then you may not love them as much as you think you do. But if you do love them, if it's your sister, if it's your brother, if it's one of your friends, if it's somebody that you call friend, see, I don't use friend lightly. When I call you my friend, that's what I think. I feel it in my soul and in my spirit, and that's the priority. But that's me. So I hope you understand the difference between somebody being your friend and somebody being your acquaintance or your partner or something like that. Because you can't decide, okay, I'm just gonna go over there for 5 minutes and be with them, and then think, for the rest of the time they're going to be okay. You don't never know how long they're gonna need you, and you don't never know one day that something might happen to you, and you might turn around and need that same person, or you may need somebody else. We was here, sent here, put here, built here, so that we can be here for each other. He ain't put us all here together for nothing. So that we can be on cell phones talking to nobody, looking at nothing, and doing nothing when we can be loving on each other. You have to do those type of things. But for the man or the woman that has PTSD, please know I am here. I am a mother, a single mother with 2 children, 2 different fathers. It has not been easy. I have been self-destructive almost to a fault. Do you hear me? I have some baggage and I have some nuggets to give. I don't have nothing else but my word and a little bit of help. If you are feeling suicidal and you need some help, please call 911 or 211. 211 is somebody that you can call and they'll help you if you live in Jacksonville. If you live in another city, I don't know if you guys have a 211 or a 411. But call 911 if you need help, and call them now. Again, to the people who don't have these things, it's imperative that you love your people, your friends, your cousins, your wife, your husband, your children, your parents who have PTSD, because they need it. They're not gonna tell you. If we was in the military and we tough, because I'm tough as hell. But if you beat on a rock long enough, a rock will break. I said it. Everybody needs somebody. You got to stop being selfish. Pick up the phone. Hey, I'm getting ready to come over there and see you. You want something to eat? Go get them something to eat. Y'all sit up there and laugh. Give them about a good hour of your time and go on about your business. Do it again next time in 2 or 3 weeks. You just might save a life by just giving somebody lunch. By just giving them lunch. My nephew texts me every single day. Over the last 2 months, I have been in so much pain where the pain comes right when I wake up. And it hurts for days. Some days I can't get up, don't want to get up, don't want to move, don't want to live, don't want to die, don't want to do nothing. And then I look over at the phone because it's buzzing, and he'll text me, I love you, Auntie. When I tell you that saved my life, just a thought. Because when you're in so much pain, sometimes you begin to feel worthless. You begin to feel like you can't help nobody with anything. Nobody wants to deal with you. My own doctor sick of me. It hurts. Please, if you need help, if you have PTSD and you are feeling suicidal, please call 911. If you need to talk to me, if you want to put it in the comments, please put something in the comments. If you need for me to call somebody for you or whatever, please put it in the comments. I don't have a problem with it. For you people who are not on, who do not have PTSD, check on your friends. Check on your loved ones who was in the military. Check on your loved ones who were in the wars. Check on them. Just because you think it wasn't nothing, you was not there and you don't understand it. Check on them. Love on them. Go buy them some lunch. Help them get through it. You never know what they need. Hey, this is Tanisha with All Things Tanisha. It's a very serious topic that I am passionate about. I can say a whole lot more, but I want to stop right there because I'll do other videos and I'll say other things about PTSD. It's something that I probably will talk about for a while. But as you guys already know, I don't feel good. I know you can see it in my eyes. I'm kind of holding myself so that I can stay up as long as I have. And 30 minutes is about all I got. Um, I'm going to go take me some more medicine and I'm going back to sleep because I'm in pain. But I want you guys to please take heed to this word because PTSD is hard and it's tough. It's tough on everybody who is going through it. I love you all. Again, please like, please share this video. Please share it with people who have PTSD so that they can know that they're not alone. Please share it with people who have family members who have PTSD, who are selfish and don't understand that their family members need help. They need them. They need their love. They need their presence. You know, go buy somebody some lunch. Go pick them up and take them to the movies and look at a movie with them. Go and laugh about old times. It's so easy to do those type of things. Really easy. Just help your friends. Help your loved ones. Help your cousins. Go over there somewhere and help your mama. Help your daddy. I love you guys. Y'all have a great day. Bye-bye.